remember my light up there being so bright or being so high. I don't remember it being that high. I'm like, huh? And I remember it being closer for some reason. Like it was way closer. And now you can't even see like this side of my face. It's like super dark right here. Ow! Oh my God, look at that! Can you see inside of the giant bag of candy? Hi everybody! Today is National Cesar Day, which is really cool because Cesars are made in Canada. Like Cesar's a drink. I'm not really drinking a Cesar. They're just too like tart for me to drink. Something happened today. I have like a candy addiction. As you can see, I'm eating these cute little candies. And one of my colleagues knows I have a candy addiction, and she brought a huge bag of McCormick's candies. And she was like, my husband's gotten sick from eating them. Like he's ate too many of them. And so she knows I love them. So I was like, of course I'm gonna take them. Of course. Here. I just want to post on my Instagram and on Snapchat. Oops. Let's see our picture. Oh my God, it's the wrong one. Like a crazy look. I'm gonna post this on my Instagram. Nom, 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 nom. It's kind of funny. It's like you're 8th on YouTube. And I think there's only 8 people on YouTube. So it's like you're now last on the YouTube category. Just to remind you if you didn't know that already. There's a picture. I'm wearing this shirt. I usually wear it only on Mondays. See, this is what it says. Hold on. This is what it says. It says Monday checklist. And then it goes coffee, 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 coffee. It's because that's what I drink on Mondays. Monday is like the broadcast day for like, well, not the broadcast day, the deadline day for lots of news stories and stuff like that. Monday morning. And so, oh, look at that one. It's like a, what is it? A crocodile. Yeah. You get ads and stuff, so it doesn't play all the songs that I like. I'm just changing the song right now. And I'm going to go to my Snapchat. I never really use Snapchat. Oops. I don't want to look at memories. That's my last snap. Me with my mouth open. Like a doll. I'll save it and I'll add it to my story. But I'll also take a picture of this camera. Not that. I'm going to take a picture of this. So I'm on Snapchat. So if you want, you can join me on Snapchat, or you can join me on Instagram or YouTube or whatever. It's Monique Massiah. So I'm starting this broadcast now, but I wanted to show you, if you weren't watching earlier, this is a photography broadcast. So that's what we're talking about. But we're also talking about the crazy stuff that's happening in the world today. But we're going to talk about photography first and looking good first. So this is the camera that I'm using today. It's a D80 camera that I think I talked about on one broadcast. You can see how scratched up the lens is in there. Well, you can't really see it too much, but in the center it's a little scratched because I used to use this camera without a filter. And that's what happens. Hi, new people. Oh, hello, Hellcat47. How's it going? Anyhow, so this is the camera that I wanted to show you that I'm using. I have a bunch of extra cameras, and this really works well. I haven't used it in a couple years, but it still works amazingly well for what it is. One of my first SLR cameras. And the lens on here is an 18-70 Nikon camera. Okay, I'm going to put that down for a minute. But I want to talk about the fact that I have a horrible sweet tooth. And hi, YouNow person who's watching, a new person. Anyhow, so I have a horrible sweet tooth. And I think everybody knows that I love candy. And so that's why I have to be on the treadmill a lot and lifting like light weights and everything, just to keep the candy weight at bay. So today one of my colleagues, as I was furiously working away at stories, because I have like a ton of stories to work on this week, she goes, I brought something for you, a gift. I was like, okay, you know, is it a good gift or a bad gift? Oh my God. She brought me this big bag of children's candy. This is what happens when you have kids. Look at that giant glump of candy. So all day I've been kind of like, way out the candy. I swear, by the time I'm really old, oh wow, see how heavy that was? It was like solid piece. By the time I'm old, I'll have no teeth. I'll have dentures and I'll be like, Okay. But I wanted to show you this. My copy of Elle magazine. Oops. I'm covering my address. Because I don't want you to see where I live. Because I don't want any crazy people. But do you see who that is on the front cover? It's me! No, it's not me. It's Missy Elliot. She is on the front cover of Elle magazine. I was like, oh my God. Thank God. Somebody like Missy Elliott's on the front cover of Elle magazine. She's beautiful. She lost a whole bunch of weight, but she's still beautiful even if she was chubby. And she's a really awesome artist. Anyhow, so I was so overjoyed to see her on the cover. I like to open the magazine page by page and smell it. Because they have like the cutouts, you know, where you can smell in the magazine and smell the fragrances that you want to buy. Anyhow, there's so much that I gotta read. And I love the photography in here. It's like a diversity issue of Elle magazine. Look, a girl with cornrow braids. Amazing. Here, let me change the song. Because it's gone silent. Anyhow, so I got my copy of Elle magazine, which is amazing. And I like to read those magazines for photography-wise, or I like to hear from other photographers where they got their starts and stuff like that. But I also like looking at the pictures. And here's a very good example on the front page. So look closely at her eyes. If you look in her eyes, you can see the reflection of the light the photographer used. So by looking at that picture, you can tell what the lighting setup for the picture is. So what I mean is if I look really closely, that is the reflection of a softbox. So you can see, it didn't bother blurring anything down, but you can see there's a light that's behind her that's lighting her up. And there's a light that's over here that's lighting this side of her face. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool trick. See if I can find a different one that kind of shows the same example. That's a guy, actually. So here's a very good example. Same kind of thing. Oops. I want to show his eye, but you can see the reflection of the softbox in his eye. That's why I wanted to show you today. But I also wanted to be like, oh my god, my Elle magazine is here. So I'm really happy for that. So tonight I'm going to stay up all night and read it, just so I can see it. But I was saying earlier on today, it's like Happy Cesar Day. You know, like the Mott's Clamato Cesar drinks. Those are created in Canada. And today is Cesar Day. So, you can check out my YouTube page. I'm so excited. Actually, I did a video last night, and I actually got a video from pixabay.com, like from the video portion of the site, not just the free pictures part, but the free videos. And it was of a lion walking through a savannah. And the video is to show you how to use iMovie and the Ken Burns effect. So, I show you how to do zooming with the Ken Burns effect. And panning. So, like zooming is like when you go like this with your camera. Right? That's a zoom. Right? And then a pan is when you go like this with your camera. Okay? So basically, there's a part of iMovie called Ken Burns, and it basically mimics those two actions. So it shows you how to do that. And if you go to my YouTube page, which I'm going to go to now, it's going to be on up after this broadcast, maybe like 20 minutes after this broadcast. So I'm going to go to it right now so you can have the link for where you need to go to see my channel. Do, 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 do. It's like the music went silent. Oh, there. Something else. Yay. I'm still listening to trance music. I almost forgot how much I loved trance music. It's like a revival. Anyhow, so that's the link to my YouTube page. Subscribe and give me a like. Give me a like. And like me on here too, because that is cool. I just moved from 5 to 7 on YouTuber. And I bet there's only 7 people on YouTuber. Yes, there's only 7 people. Like me up, people. Let me listen to something else. Listen to Ariana Grande, Into You. I really like that song. I really like her Everyday song. Maybe I'll play that just because I really like watching. I really like listening to that song. I'm going to go to it right now. Or maybe I'll put Passion Fruit. I really like that one. But okay, I'll listen to Everyday first, and then I'll put Passion Fruit on. Let's put out the volume a little bit louder so you can hear it. But not so much that the volume's so loud. So today, in my crazy life, I wrote like 6 stories, and I think I still have like 8 more stories to write, and I went and took cute kid pictures, but I also took pictures for Canada 150, and it was like of a flower arrangement and how kids at a school took the tulips and planted them, and they were like tulips that the government in Holland sends to Canada as like in honor of, you know, soldiers who had passed away from Canada who fought in the war, and it was really beautiful. And anyhow, this school had planted a bunch of tulips that are going to bloom, and it's going to look like kind of like the Canadian colors of red and white. It's really nice. So I took a bunch of those pictures, and I said that I'd post them on Twitter for our page, so I will post them on Twitter so you can see them later. But yeah, so I did those, and then I did some community pictures, and then I took some landscape pictures, which was just a fun kind of thing for me to do in the afternoon. We're moving up. We're moving up in YouTube. Every day. Every day. Come on, give us a like. Anyhow, we are 6. I might get some water, actually. All that candy. I'd be really hyper all day. I don't know. I didn't drink, like, candy. I didn't eat candy for breakfast this morning. I had just, like, cereal this morning. I think I had a normal lunch. I had a quiche at lunch from Starbucks with, like, a cool lime refresher. And then I had, like, a lemon, big lemon slushy thing from the Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is, like, a low-cost Starbucks. Like, my Starbucks drink cost me $5, and Tim Hortons, I got a drink that was bigger for $2. So it's like the low-cost coffee house in Canada, and they're trying to expand them all over the world. So I got that. And maybe it's because there's so much like syrup in the drink that's why I'm so hyper all day. And if you can see, my eyes are back to normal again. They're not super red. Today was like the first day that I didn't have to put eye drops in and look really weird while I was driving, like. Hi, new people watching. Hi, Christina. But yeah, today was the first day that I didn't have to, like, have a weird kind of glare. I'm still going to tell my doctor about it. I have an appointment with her tomorrow. So I'm still going to tell her, yeah, I had my MRI, and a day after my MRI, my one eye was red, and I was like this for, like, 3 days. Until I put eye drops in, and then I was like, let me change the song before it goes to one I don't like. Passion Fruit by Drake. So go to my Instagram page. I actually update my Instagram page every single day. And my Instagram is Monique Massiah. I will show you here in a second. I did something weird to my page, like to my phone, so it only shows like half of the stuff that I need. This is the photo that I just took here. Somebody is liking it. 2 people are liking it. Ah, say ah. You like my shirt? You like my shirt? It says Monday, and then the checklist is coffee, 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 coffee. And that's true. That's how Mondays work for me. But I was really shocked, actually. It's kind of sad. The other day I saw in the US that this kid had coffee, and then Mountain Dew, and then an energy drink, and they won't say what type. But I was like a rock star and tasting. Bleh. But anyhow, he had all of that, and he died. from all that caffeine in like less than 2 hours. He died, man. I drink sometimes a Coca-Cola and then I'll have like an energy drink, but never again. I don't drink lots of pop anymore. Like, I'll drink my coconut water or just like, flavored water, or like I'm drinking cranberry juice today. So I don't drink as many of those anymore. But oh my gosh, I love coffee. So that's bad, I guess. Sometimes I'll have like 3 coffees in a day. Man. Oh my goodness. Just need a good squeeze. Oh, yay, we're back in 6th place. Give it a like. Give it a like, people. Here's my zebra. Look, we have similar stripes today. Oh, I'm really hyper. I can't even say that I'm tired. I'm just super, super hyper for some reason. I don't know why. And it's not like I had any coffee. Maybe it was that, like, lemonade thing from Tim's. It's so hot outside, even though it was raining. And you know what happens when it's like summer and it gets really, really hot around here? It gets like hail and like thunder and lightning storms and stuff, and then it's a huge storm all through the night, and then it's nice and super hot during the day again. It's weird. I thought that that's how like tornadoes start. I think that's how tornadoes start. Tornadoes start by like, 2 different heats in the atmosphere crashing together. And that's how it happens, right? Like, weird weather. I remember when I was a kid, I was terrified of tornadoes, and I was at a summer camp once, and we were outside practicing for band. It was like an army camp, and there was like these clouds. There was a tornado nearby, like maybe like 10 kilometers away from us, but you could see that it was coming in our direction, because like when a tornado starts, you can tell the clouds get brownish or sometimes green in the sky. And I remember we were in a marching band, so we dropped all of the stuff that we had in our hands, like the instruments and everything. We just left them there because they're big pieces of metal. And so we ran into these things called barrack blocks. They're like where army personnel live, and there's no basement in it, so we're all huddled in like the bottom floor of it. I think it's like a 4-story building. I was just like, holy crap. And we're in the plains, basically, in the prairie. So it's just like, there's nowhere to go. There's no storm cellar, no anything like that. There's nowhere to go. But it passed us, and it went somewhere else. And unfortunately, it devastated that area. But, it passed us. It didn't hurt us. And we were a bunch of kids. So that would have really sucked. Okay, what do I want to listen to? I want to listen to Bruno Mars. Hey, hey. Anyhow, so this is a broadcast about photography, and we will talk some more about photography. I just forgot for a minute that I was having a photography broadcast. So, I don't know, what can I talk about this camera? It's a D80 camera. It was one of my first cameras that I ever used. It uses a small SD card that goes right in this little pop-up slot. Here's the shutter button to turn it on. Oops. There's a little window up here. It says that there's no card in it right now. But you can still take pictures without a card, which I think is weird. It should stop you from taking pictures. Wow, I haven't turned it from manual to auto for a long time, so it was like stuck there for a minute. I talked about how to take landscape pictures and how to take like portrait pictures. They also have a bunch of modes that are outside of the normal ones that are on the dial. Let's see if I can turn it so you can see the dial properly. That's the dial. Let's make it closer. The ones that are highlighted in gray are the ones that are the program modes, like program, manual, shutter, auto, and everything. And then in green is like the autofocus one. Maybe it's better if I do it like that. There. But as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different ones. There's one for flower, one for day, contrast, one that's portrait and nighttime and stuff like that. I don't really use those ones too much. I tried the portrait one and it actually did work. And then there's ones where it shows you what the guide is and stuff like that. One thing is, if you go into the playback menu, or like the menu on the back of the camera, you can change the settings so that they're more advanced. So I'm going to see if I can get into it right now. I don't have a card in it, so it's a little bit different. Okay, so you go to the setup menu, and that's the one that's got like the little wrench on it. That's selected. And you want to go to the very top, CSM setup menu. And so there's simple, full, and then like my menu is a custom one that you can do with like little trick keys on the camera. So I like to make sure that I'm on full, because simple, sometimes there's some things that you can't do, like you can't change the brightness, for example, or some of the modes on it. So in this one, you can set the world time, you can do image comment, and just a whole bunch of really cool stuff. So I always like to make sure that when I'm in there, that I'm always on the full menu. So I'll just show you again how to do it. Turn on the camera, press the play button, press the little thing that says menu on it. It's the second button down, and then you go to CSM setup menu, hit OK, and then make sure you're on full, because that'll give you a whole bunch of different options, like auto, like different playback menu options, or like speed, like shutter speed, or like beeping, or you know, having this light to take this light off when you're taking pictures. That's the most annoying thing that I've ever seen. People, usually when it's like the original factory settings, people take a picture like this, and this little kind of light goes on, and then it goes, and then you take the picture. So annoying. So just turn off the light. Not everybody needs to see that you're taking a picture. And it's especially aggravating when you're taking hockey pictures. I mean, they're used to seeing someone taking their picture. But can you imagine if you're taking a golf picture? They'd be like, get off the course. You're making too much noise. So once again, you just go into that menu and select the more advanced menu. And let's see if I can actually find the beeping sound in the menu. Oh, there it is. So I went to the custom menu that I have now because it's expanded, and then the beep is on. So I turn the beep off. Okay. Annoying. Really annoying. I'll be right back. I just need to get some water. Oh, as you can see, it's full now. Water is life. Do you ever remember watching that movie, Dune? It was a really good book, too. I think I'm so thirsty because it's so hot outside. I got two of the same, almost. It could be because like every 5 seconds I'm putting one of those in my mouth and it's going to my brain. I wanted to talk about something. I'm kind of afraid that maybe they delivered my Gorilla Pod to the wrong address. It should be here by now. Maybe I should just check the tracking of it, actually. I ordered it through Amazon.com, and everything that I've ordered from Amazon.com has come promptly. It has come you know, to the same address over and over and over again.
The smell of fresh cut grass.
Ugh, you have to listen to these ads. These
are just a few.
Hold on one sec. Ugh, being forced to listen to that. But yeah, so my Gorilla Pod hasn't come yet. I have a feeling that one of my neighbors got it, and they just like, I have a whole bunch, well, I don't like to say this, but the city that I live in doesn't do planning properly, and they allowed a developer to cut down like 4 houses and build 8 houses in their place, which is nuts. Because what if there's a fire? All of the houses will be closer together, and even if they use fire retardant materials, they're closer together, so it could jump from grass to grass. Anyhow, so there's like 8 new tenants in this one area, and then like the original houses that are in the area that are like a double lot, and I have a feeling that one of the neighbors got the package and just took it. I do. I have that feeling. So hopefully they send me something else, but I'll check my delivery status, because it's happened a couple times that some people, like, we've gotten their mail and you just like drop it off in the mailbox. You return it. You don't take it. Oh, I'm listening to the Latch song, Disclosure and Sam Smith. You don't hear about Sam Smith anymore ever since he stole that song from like Marvin Gaye. I can't believe she gave me so many candies. I was like, thank you. You've made my day. I love the fact that it says on here, if you look close, it says fat free. It's a bag of candy. It doesn't say how much. Oh, it does say how many calories. I love that it says fat-free, but it's still 21 grams of sugar every 7 pieces. And it's 150 calories. I don't know how they can say it's fat-free. You're still gonna get fat by eating it. I wish I could say it was my birthday today, but it's not my birthday. I guess we can pretend that it's my birthday. So today is the final day before the big long weekend here. It's a May long weekend, so everybody goes camping. Even if it's like cold, it's always kind of cold and chilly on the weekend. But everybody goes RVing and like tent camping this weekend, so there's a whole bunch of people that tonight are going to get into their cars and drive long distance so they can get to a campsite in the mountains. Candy in my teeth. So everybody's crazy on the road today. I did see somebody the other day. It was so insane. Like, I like to drive and drive fast. It's 110 kilometers on the road. I'm coming into the town and it goes down to like 80 kilometers when you're in, you know, a highway in a city. Oh my God. This person, I was going down from 110 to 80, so I'm still going maybe 100. Zooms past me in the lane. I was like, holy you know, I'm in the turning lane. They had to be going 130 kilometers an hour. Now let me see how much 130 kilometers an hour is. 1 second. miles an hour. 100 kilometers an hour. So she was driving 80 miles an hour. Like, what the heck? The other day, it surprises me because I was in our office, which is like near the highway, and this little old man came and like walked across the highway. So I thought, that person would have no way of stopping for that little old man. No way. They probably wouldn't even see him. They would have killed him. Anyhow, I just thought that was absolutely shocking. Okay, I don't want to listen to that song. It's too slow. Gotta get my hair done. Gotta get it like braided. Hey, Sunset Girl 2004. Unfortunately, this camera does not take video. This camera does not take video. I should be saying that when I'm talking about the camera. This is it. Take it, open it up so you can see the type of battery it takes too. Most Nikon cameras take the same type of battery. SLRs, I mean. It's a lithium battery. This funny trick that I learned from a National Geographic photographer, and he was in the Arctic for like months and months and months. And he's like, one thing that you should do is if you have 3 or 4 batteries, put it in your shirt pocket. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you have, I guess in some places you have to wear like animal fur, because just no way that any type of Arctic suit will be warm enough. Hey, thank you for the puppy face, and thank you for becoming my fan. Hi, I see your sleigh. Thank you for becoming my fan and for giving me a like. But yeah, so he's like, put it in your shirt. I was like, are you sure? Like, it's a lithium battery, right? You're not supposed to throw it away or anything like that. What is like 12 kilohertz or whatever in here? And so I did. It kept it warm. And like, I guess what happens when it's really, really, really cold, if you don't have gloves, like people get mitts, and that's the wrong thing to have when you've got a camera in your hand. You need something that has fingers. And so I have these mitts that it comes off and it's like fingers on the top. But because otherwise you won't be able to press the shutter button or like move things. But it gets so cold that the camera freezes, kind of. The battery kind of freezes, so it's good to keep part of the camera tucked in your jacket or like the battery in your bra. And so I did, and it actually kept the batteries warm, and then I just switched out my batteries and it kept the camera working. While some people it stopped working. I was just like, oh, you lost the picture. Because I guess sometimes you have to be out for like 2-3 hours. And it happened actually a year and a half ago. There was a fire that happened at night and it was freezing cold, and me and this other competing reporter were outside. Thank you for the camera. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. You're very pretty too. Anyhow, so yeah, he was outside too, and he was just like, you know, when you're kind of bouncing to keep warm like that, he was like that. And I was just like, what are you doing? You know, wear a real jacket and real mitts, and that's how you always have to be prepared for any weather, for rain, snow, shine, whatever. The other day I was like in a farmer's field with boots, so I had boots in the car just in case. But anyhow, so that's a really cool thing. Wear a big jacket, or have a big jacket in your car, and wear finger gloves so that you could go like this, right? Or you could go like this. You can't do that with mitts. So that is a tip. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Everybody who's watching, fan up my new fan. Sunset Girl 2004. She's awesome. But I wanted to show you the candies that my colleague got, because I had this huge sweet tooth. So she brought these in for work, and she's like, this is your present, Monique. Look at that. So slowly I've been chipping away at it, and hopefully I can finish it maybe in 3 days. I don't think I'm going to finish this. Maybe in 3 weeks. Maybe I could give it to every single person I see. But I try one. I think it's already starting to give me a headache, but I said that I would try a whole bunch of them and use them or eat them on my broadcast. Maybe that's why I'm so hyper. I've been eating them since like 2 o'clock today. And it's 7 o'clock here right now. Oh wow, I didn't even realize it's been 40 minutes already for this broadcast. And I have 10 likes. Thank you very much. That's all probably because of Sunset Girl 2004. Anyhow, today is National Cesar Day. Like Cesar the drink. Did you hear that they have marshmallow Lucky Charms now? And I heard that they have like some special, maybe it's Lucky Charms Pop-Tarts, or actually I think it's Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts. I mean, at first I was just like, oh my god, why do you need Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts? But after I was like, that would taste really awesome. It was like liquid Jolly Rancher. It wouldn't taste like cough syrup or anything, but it would taste like Jolly Ranchers that's liquidy that you put in the toaster. It would taste good. Today I'm going to have a big glass of wine to kick off the beginning of the long weekend. It's like 4 days, I think, for most people. 4 days off starting today. So I still have to take pictures tomorrow. I'm going to take pictures of a treasure hunt tomorrow, which is going to be so much fun. And I'm going to take some golf pictures. And what else am I taking pictures of? I think I have some portraits that I want to do, but those are just fun portraits of my friends. And then I think I have maybe some sports pictures. I'll have to check my list, but there's quite a bit of pictures, and then a whole bunch of writing that I have to do tonight, and then tomorrow too. Let's change our song. Ooh, Trinidad Girls, I actually like that. That's a Nicki Minaj a song. Hold on, let's put it up a little louder. Okay, I turned it down a little bit. Hello, Youssef Bufterdu 60849. Oh my god, it went away. Oh, okay, I see you now. Hi! I think I'm super, super hyper right now just from all of the candy that I've ate today. Normally I'm not this hyper. I think that in a couple of hours I'm going to crash and I'm going to be like, I can't take any pictures because I'm asleep because I've ate too much sugar. But for now, let's have one more candy. My colleague was trying to hide these from her own husband. And she was like, I don't want to throw it away. Because her husband was getting sick because he ate so many at one time. And they're like, why don't you just give it to Monique? Because you know that I love candy. And I'm definitely going to have to get on the treadmill after this or go for an evening walk to try to counteract some of the 800 candies that I ate. Hi! I have to buy a dress this month, and I don't know what color to get. Can't be white, can't be blue. I don't want to wear something green. I don't think green looks nice on me. And I don't want it to be red because red is like the color of a scarlet woman. It can't be black either. I'm going to one of my friend's weddings this summer. At the end of summer. Oh my god, I got candy in my teeth. Definitely going to brush the teeth after this. But I'm going to her wedding this summer. I have to book the hotel rooms and buy a dress and shoes and all that stuff pretty soon. I only have 2 more months to get ready for it. So, I don't know what color. Maybe I'll wear like, I can't wear blue because that's like, you know, something old, something new, something blue, right? Isn't that the rhyme? Oh, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. That's the rhyme. For the bride has to wear, you know, something like that. So I can't wear blue. So I could wear like green, maybe pink, or beige, something earthy. I don't want to wear dark colors because nobody wants to wear something dark to a wedding, and you don't want to wear black to your friend's wedding. Maybe purple. Purple's a royal color. So maybe I'll wear that. I don't know. I have to figure out what I'm going to wear soon. Oh, let's play our Trinidad Carnival favorite song. It's called Party Done, featuring Michael Montano, and it's by Angela Hunt. It's from Soca Gold 2015. That's where everybody wears all these feathers and stuff because they're wearing their Aboriginal colors from the Caribbean and stuff, and they're wearing their bathing suit in the street. And I love the fact that everybody has a tan. Or if it's not a tan, it's just their natural beauty of their golden skin and stuff. It's just, I love the sun and the humidity from those. And, oh, here's a song. Give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up, people. Share this broadcast. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I can turn off this song. I love this song. She's like, party done. Damn, that's the song. I just wanted you to hear a bit of the beat. Because it's an awesome song to dance to or to, like, you know, step to. So anyhow, yeah, I have to buy a dress. And I have to get something for the bride and groom because I just want to get them a little present just because it's like one of my really good friends, a friend for like over 5 years. So yeah. I think I'm going to go on Pinterest and just see, like, what other people wear. But in this place called Rosebud, where they do lots of plays and stuff, I found these cute socks that said bride. So I'm going to see if they found, like, if they have ones for groom, or I might go to a store and see if they have, like, mini bride and mini groom kind of toys and stuff like that. Stuffed animals or, like, stuffed Raggedy Ann dolls. I might just make a Raggedy Ann doll. It all depends. So, if you were watching my broadcast before, I'm so excited because my copy of Elle magazine is here. And it's got Missy Elliot on the front. I love her new song, Pep Rally. Well, it's not really new, but her song, Pep Rally, I love that one. God, I hate the fact that you open the front page and Lady Gaga's in the front. You know that Lady Gaga is, like, fake, right? She just steals other people's creativity. Like, she stole the Ziggy Starlight thing in the Fame. She stole that from David Bowie. And she stole the kind of sleek hair and the jacket thing with, like, thing from Grace Jones. And then she stole Express Yourself and Born This Way from Madonna. And then she had stole the name Gaga from Queen. Radio Gaga, and then some other Russian lady whose name was like Gaga, Lady Gaga before her. So she steals everything. She's very talented at reproducing things, but she stole like everybody's creativity to get where she is. It's weird. Her real name's like Stephanie or something. Anyhow, not saying that Stephanie's a bad name. Stephanie's a very beautiful name. But it's just kind of like Madonna's real name is Madonna. I love the fact that she like put Born This Way and Express Yourself together, and it was like the dance was by like the Madonna choreographer and the music was the same. It's just like, come on, like imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery, but really. Anyhow, so I'm gonna tear this page out. I'm sorry, Elle magazine, but you're forcing. I can't tear the cover off because she's on the cover too, but I am going to tear the page out. There's a beautiful ad on the other side, but I'm going to tear that up. And, you know, it's a big deal coming from me who loves photos. So, we're going to pretend the magazine starts on page 3. Actually, technically page 4. It's a very nice ad for Chanel. We're gonna pretend that, and I'm gonna just like, maybe I'll glue this page down. That's more appropriate. I like that Missy Elliott's on the front cover, because usually I don't like having pop stars and stuff on the front cover of magazines like this. I wish they would go back to having models on the covers. Like, that's how models became famous, like Cindy Crawford and stuff like that. It's because they were on the front cover of magazines. So I think that'd be really cool if models could be on the front cover again. Can you hear me? Models be on the front cover again. If you missed it, I can't really tear out the page again. But this page, or this book starts on page 4, because I kind of ripped out page 2, 3. And I kind of don't like that they don't have the legend anymore, or like, it's like page 10 is the legend. I heard today that they have rompers for guys. Rompers for guys. I'm sure they always had rompers for guys, but it just seems kind of weird. It seems like something that your grandfather would wear, and now it's becoming popular because somebody wore a romper and thought, oh, let's put a romper on a guy. It doesn't look nice. Next is going to be cat suits for guys with leopard print, you know? I'm sorry, nobody's going to go on a date with you if you're dressed in a leopard print romper. Doesn't matter who you are, if you're a guy. So anyhow, look, it's page 38. That's the legend. Like, you've already passed page 38. So is there nothing to know until page 38? Just don't look at it. Tom Ford. Let's open it up and smell it. Ooh. This is what I'm talking about. That's the fragrance. I have to get a new type of fragrance because I'm losing like this. I had this Givenchy that I like to wear. And there's Burberry here too. I'm trying to like grow out my fro. So there's that. But I actually also want to just braid my hair in cornrows so that it, like, the edges are tucked in. Who is this? Mabel, the throwback R&B singer-songwriter with a serious pedigree. Mabel, weather. You remember from Gone with the Wind? Isn't that like the sassy girl, Mabel Merriweather or something like that? And her pantylets. Everything is like woman power. I mean, I realize that this is a beauty magazine, but it's like everything that you see on TV is woman power. Oh wow, there's a whole section dedicated to like, we shall overcome, and like, is this Simone Biles? No, it isn't. Michaela the Prince. And Hillary Clinton in there. And a big afro. Who is that? I recognize the lady too. Angela Davis. So I have to say, at the end, with the girl with the cornrows, this is one of my favorite pictures. Let's see if we can tell a few things by looking at this picture. We can tell that they use some sort of red shield over the top of the camera, holding it in front of the camera. So it's a piece of red gauze or paper or something that they put right in front of the camera like this. And then they took, say like they had like red on their fingers, and they took the picture like that. They had the model go like this. Or with her hair. And let's see. There's no flash. It's all natural light. They maybe had her stand in between two buildings or in an alley. That's how they took the picture. Can't really see any flaws in the picture either. I like this outfit. I like the fact that she's wearing a belt over a jean jacket with jean pants. I might wear all jeans tomorrow. Hi, new people. Okay, I'm going to massacre your name. Sorry. Bella. What? I don't know. Bella Chanson Hickman. Bella Hickman. I'm going to stop saying now. Hi. Hello. Is it Davy's squad? Davy's squad? Anyhow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anyhow, I was talking about how we recreate this picture with a camera. I can smell the like little inserts in my Elle magazine. So this is the latest Elle magazine edition, and we're going to talk about how to recreate this picture. So the first thing I would do is I would put out a casting call for a black female or white female model with cornrow braids. And I'd tell them to wear jean clothing. And then I would find a location, like in an urban setting, in an alley that's like well-populated area, but like foot traffic only. And then I would bring a reflector and the camera. And 1 minute I will show you what a reflector looks like. Let's listen to a different song. Okay. So, like I was saying, you find a piece of fabric, like a red scarf, or something that's red, and you go like this, and you pull it over the camera like that, so that you can see kind of a tinge of red. And then you shoot the picture through your fingers. And that's how you get this red kind of fringe around the picture. Or if you have like a necklace or something that's got beads on it, you put the beads right in front of the camera, like right on it, on the lens. And then you shoot through it, and that's how you get this. And then again, you can go in and Photoshop and put it in, but it doesn't look as effective if you do it after. She's got no flash on her, and she's got the sunlight coming down on her. So it's in between two buildings in an alley. That's why I say that. And it's like direct or indirect sunlight that's coming down through shadows. And she's standing in the area where like the light is falling, not in the shadows. And you can tell that because it's white on her clothing, and her clothing is blue. So it can't be white unless the sun is directly shining on it. Anyhow, you get the model to go like this. And then you take the picture like that. Ta-da! You've done that photo. And you can tell by the following photos that she is in like a downtown area. These are really good. I really like these. Why do they have to be at the back of the magazine? See, that's how you can tell she's in an alley or in scaffolding that's next to two buildings. I like her hair. I might have to get my hair done like that. I usually get my hair done similar, but the braids are like thicker. You have to watch out when you're getting your hair done in cornrows like that, because if you do it too often, so what you're supposed to do is get it done once, and it covers, like if you have African hair, it covers your ends and stops them from breaking and losing moisture. So you still have to oil them. But what happens is, like, let's see if there's one that's closer you can see. At your temples, like at your temples, if it's done wrong, it like pulls your hair out, so you'll go bald. So you have to get the right person to do it, someone who's been doing it for a long time, or if that's their profession, a hairdresser that knows how to do African braids. And, you know, they can't do it too tight or else you'll lose your hair slowly. And you're supposed to have it done and then like keep your hair out for a certain number of months, and then it will no longer pull on your hair, ruin your hair. Oh my god, we're at the 1 hour mark and I didn't even notice. Give me a thumbs up, people. Share this broadcast. Give me a thumbs up. So today I've talked about the candy. I've talked about how to take certain photos. I've talked about the lens and how to take a portrait picture. I have talked about Snapchat, and I've talked about Instagram. I put in my YouTube page link, but I will put it in again because I want you to visit this YouTube page, because in an hour or so, once this broadcast is finished, the Ken Burns effect video went up to show you how to do Ken Burns effect in your videos and how to put them on YouTube. Ugh, I can't stand that they send us these really horrible ads. I might go on Pinterest tomorrow and just see the clothing that I could get, or like some of the outfits that I can wear to a wedding, because I do want to look good, but I don't want to upstage the bride. I really like her, and she's a very nice person, so yeah. But I am going to wear jeans all day tomorrow, and I don't even care if people think that that is cheesy to wear jeans. I have a jean jacket, jean shirt, jean outfit. I think I saw, what's that show? It's actually, no, it's a video with Rihanna in it. We Found Love in a Broken Place, the original video, not like the Calvin Harris remix. And it's her and this other male model, and she's wearing all jeans. It looks really good. So maybe I will do this tomorrow. I actually have all of these outfits that are in this magazine, so I might actually wear some of this tomorrow. I'm going to put it actually on Instagram. I'm going to go look on Instagram and see if these pictures from Elle magazine are available online on their Instagram, because sometimes it is. So I'm going to see if they're available, and if they are, I'm going to wear it tomorrow. And I'm obviously going to take my daily picture. And now I'm going to stop eating the candy, because it's like 7:30, and if I don't stop eating it, I will be wide awake tomorrow. I love the fact that you can get a stuffed Karl Lagerfeld cat. Not a real cat, but like a stuffed animal like this that looks like Karl Lagerfeld's cat. And you can have it for your living room or for your like office, and you can be like, oh, I have a copy of Karl Lagerfeld cat. It looks like the cat from Fancy Feast. You know, it's a completely white cat that's really beautiful and groomed and really quiet and nice. Hi, Kiki. I don't think I've ever seen you before, but hi. I love that name, Kiki. God, I'm listening to a really slow song, so I'm sorry, Katy Perry. I love you, but I need to listen to something better. Something like Nicki Minaj and Ciara. Give me a like, thumbs up on this broadcast. When I started this broadcast, hello, Takamine. Oh, is that really your name? Takamine? Is it Takamine01? Sorry if I massacre anybody's names. I don't mean to. It's just, I've been awake since 6 o'clock this morning, and it is 7:30, and I'm going to pass out soon. I have a feeling that if I eat any more candy at like 8 o'clock, I'm just going to be like, it happened one time. I was actually typing on the computer, and this is when I was in computer science in university, and I was typing on the computer, and we had to do a program, I think, and it was like, I think this is wrong, but they made us have like 40% or 50% of our entire year's mark on one assignment, which that's the reason why I don't like certain colleges, and I only like universities. Because if it was a university, they would never get away with doing that. Anyhow, so they made us stay up all night, and we were drinking like Coca-Cola to stay wide awake all night. And then finally at the end, I was just like, I'm too tired to deal with this. And I fell asleep. I just passed right out and woke up on the computer. Hi everybody who's new, who's watching. Hi, Summer. Hi, TIDSYW. I wasn't even going to try to do that. Hi! As I was talking about earlier, Karl Lagerfeld, you can get for like $500, I think that's what it is, a stuffed animal that looks like his cat, which I thought was like $500 for a stuffed animal. I can go to the store and get a stuffed animal cat you know, and pretend it's Karl Lagerfeld's cat, but I guess this one looks really authentic. And I was also talking about my Elle magazine copy that came, and I'm just so happy to be able to read it and look at it and look at the pictures and look at the Missy Elliot pictures, because she's on the front cover. And I was talking about all the candy that I'm eating because my coworker was like, oh my god, Monique, I have a present for you. I know you like candy. And she got me this giant bag of fat-free candy. I love the fact that they say it's fat-free. It's not fat-free. Nothing's fat-free. Hey, new people. KREISLED. I'm not even going to try anymore. Anyhow, so this is the camera that I was showing people, the D80 Nikon camera, one of my first SLRs. And I was showing you how the cards go in, how you take off the lenses, how, you know, this is what it looks like without the lens cap. I saw someone using a camera without a lens cap today, and it was sunny out. I was like, what are you doing? Or not a lens cap, a hood. So if the sun shines too bright, you know, like, what the heck? What are you doing using it without a hood? Let's lock it. I have to get off of this broadcast pretty soon, because I actually do have to have a shower and do some pictures and write, like, in the next 3 days I had to write 10 stories, I think. So I'm going to do 4 stories a day, so that's going to be cool. And then I have to take a whole bunch of pictures tomorrow and on Saturday. And then on Sunday I'm going to pass out and I'm going to turn off my phone and be like, don't you call me. Don't you call me for any reason unless you're dying. That's what it's going to be. But on Sunday I'm probably going to try to go out and visit family too. But yeah, don't you call me. I am busy. I am busy sleeping on Sunday afternoon. Hey, new people who are watching, share up this broadcast. Give me a like. Give me a thumbs up. And it's also probably because I am listening to some hyper music that is happy, and I like to be happy, and I don't like to be one of those downer people all the time. No downers here. Only positive thinking here. Oh my gosh! I say almost only positive thinking here, and then I see Judas hurt me. That's a different name. But it's not a bad name. It's a very unique name. I'm so happy that my eye doesn't hurt as much anymore. It was like today was the first day that I didn't put Visine in my eye. And so right now I'm going to mimic what happened yesterday. Oh my god, the sun is coming up. Oh my god. that was me in the car. Excuse me. I was driving in the car and my eye had turned red after staring in the MRI machine. I don't know, I had my eyes open in the MRI machine, and I never had an MRI before. It's all white inside, and it's kind of like super bright, like this kind of light that I've got over my desk. You can see. Oh, well, I can't really show it to you, but it's a big, big light. And it's all over your body. My whole upper body was in the machine. And it was for like 40 minutes, I want to say. And I should have closed my eyes the whole time, or I should have asked for something over my eyes. But when it was done, I was like, oh, kind of woozy a little bit. And then the day after, my eye was so red. I was just like, oh my god. I couldn't even open it at some point. I had to go and get Visine to put in my eye to calm it a little bit. I couldn't open it for some point. And like one time I tried to use a computer and I was like, I gotta turn the contrast down and the color down. It was so funny. But yeah. And I have a vivid imagination, so I was like, am I going blind? Do I have to go see the eye doctor? So I have to tell my doctor about it. And I think I will write something to the hospital and just say this is what happened, just so they know. But yeah, I have to get off this broadcast pretty soon. It's already an hour, and I know that I said that I would have like 2-hour broadcasts, but usually I only do like 2-hour broadcasts on the weekend, just because I have more time on the weekends. But I really want to grow my YouNow following and my channel on YouTube and my Instagram. So I'm going to go to my Instagram so I can show you Hi, Ellen Perez 9782. Welcome. Everybody welcome them. Give me a like and a thumbs up. A thumbs up. Okay. I promise this will be my last candy for the day. Not forever. It was hilarious. She's like, I contemplated throwing them away. And then I thought Monique would like them. I was like, yes, of course. I would never throw away a candy. But because I would never throw away a candy, it means now that I have to get on the treadmill for at least 45 minutes. And hopefully that will burn off the 100 candies that I have ate since 2 o'clock this afternoon. Because I think in the next half an hour, I'm going to crash. You know, you can kind of feel it in your body where you're like... Did I say that I went to the sleep squad and I was just like, oh my god. Hi, Ellen. Yes, I see you. Hello. Do you see my shirt that I wore today? So it's Thursday today, right? Hold on. So it's Thursday today. And so this is what the shirt says. Oh, so I love coffee. And I think I subconsciously did it. Monday checklist. Coffee. 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 Anyhow, I saw this really bad story on the news about this kid that drank a whole bunch of coffee and died. And when I put the sweater on and then I came to work today and I was just like, oh my god, we were just talking about this the other day. That's kind of bad. Maybe I shouldn't have worn that. What's my YouTube channel again? Let me see if I still have it in here. Here. Without that extra slash. I put that slash in by accident. Okay, one sec. Oh, Monique Massiah. Not a lot of people have that last name. M-A-S-S-I-H, Massiah. It's kind of weird whenever I do interviews and people want my contact information. I have to say M-A-S-S-I-A-H. Because they'll type M-E-S-S because they're used to the M-E-S-S thing. And, you know, being the second coming of the Messiah thing. And I'm just like, no. Pretty close, but not quite. Hey, I don't know how to say your name. Is it Raha Faloque? R-A-H-A-F-A-L-O-Q-A-I-F-1. Thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up. I see that the thumbs up are going up. I have 12. I would like to have more. Visit my YouTube channel. And also, please visit my Instagram. My Instagram is the same. It's my name. I should actually put it up in my description, but I don't think I do have it up in my description. I've dropped to number 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's better than 8 out of 8. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a couple things that I talked about earlier on in this broadcast. I talked about photography and this camera, which is a D80 camera. I told you it takes an SD card instead of a regular Nikon card. And then I told you this little trick about the battery that I learned from this guy who is like a National Geographic photographer. And so Nikon cameras take a lithium-ion battery. And they're all the same, except for like some of the newer generation Nikon cameras. And if you follow my page, hi son! Thanks for watching. Anyhow, so if you follow my page, you'll see that I talk about the different types of Nikon cameras. And if you just type in Nikon camera systems in Wikipedia, hi Smith Destiny, thanks for watching. If you go into Wikipedia, then you will see that there's like 5 different classes of Nikon cameras. There's a professional class, there's a semi-professional class, there's a medium class, there's like a intermediate class, there's like a beginner and whatever. So cameras like a D2X, which I'm gonna get up and show you my favorite camera, and I'm gonna get that next. And so there's that one. And they all take this same type of battery. Okay? And so what he was telling me is that, say if you're in the Arctic, up here sometimes it gets to like minus 30, minus 40 in winter. And it's like winter for 6 months out of the year. So if you're in like the upper Arctic, he was telling me, because I've experienced this before, when it gets really, really cold out, your camera freezes. Sometimes when it's really, really hot out, it melts. So he was like, put your camera battery in your coat pocket. Don't put it like right against your skin, because it's obviously a battery, right? But, hey new people who are watching. Hi, Ella, oh my god, I can't speak. Alana Carpenter. But he said put it up against like a shirt or like in a fold of your clothing, and basically he was right. You put the hot or warm battery back into the camera, and it helps the camera to stop from freezing up when it gets really, really, really cold. Because what'll happen is it'll take a picture and then it'll jam, and it's just because the camera is way too cold to be operating. Hey, so I'm gonna go grab that camera. Don't go away. I wonder if you could hear that. I was like dropping something and it was just like, oh, I'm so glad I didn't drop the camera. This is the camera that I was talking about, the D2X with my, what is it? 80 to 200 lens on the front. There's no cap, like no hood. And it's just because I had to buy a brand new hood. I broke the last one. But it's on full. And it's on. I was like, what am I on? I'm on continuous. I'm on manual. Can't tell. Anyhow, that's the camera that I usually show you guys on the broadcast. And like I was saying, I take this camera for like hockey, football, rugby, outside kind of nature photos and stuff like that, where I need to zoom in on the picture when it's bright out. It's kind of hard to use this one for hockey indoors, because like if you're not in a professional arena, then the light's not the same caliber. So I like to use a smaller lens, and I like to get really tight and close to the action so that the light that's by the action gets sucked in. So I'll use like a portrait lens for hockey, and I'm right in the corners. I love taking those pictures because that's where you get to see one hockey player checking the next one in the corner, and they're like so that's the best. But like I said, I was going to show you the light disc or reflector. It's going to be big. So this is one that's crumpled up, and I'm just about to actually put it back in its container. I wonder where that's from. It came out. Anyhow, I'm going to put it back in its container, which is here. See, it's called a light disc. But what happens is when you open it, it kind of like furls open. Oh my god. There it is. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it. It's white on one side. There's the back, and it's silver on the other side. Oh. There. Oh, let's push it down. Hi, new people who are watching. Ugh, I don't know why I have to listen to this ad all the time. I don't want to get a WestJet fare. Oh my gosh, there's so much like bad service in airlines nowadays. Oh, okay, let's listen to this song. It'll be one of my last songs to listen to, Wild Ones by Flowrider. Okay, let's crumple this up. That's how you close it, right? You crumple it back up. Oh, I don't want to like punch myself in the face with a reflector. Oh. I need to stand up to actually do it because it's not like, oh, there. Yay. That was so difficult. I don't know why. up. It's supposed to go back in here. So I'm going to open the zip so you can see. But that's what it looks like all crumpled up in there. This one's a special one. It's got 5 in there. So I showed you the reflector and you saw how difficult it is to crumple it up in one sitting. So there. I'll crumple it back up after this broadcast. But it's been super, super fun chatting with all you people. Please go check out my YouTube page. And like I said, in an hour after the broadcast, that will be the new video on how to use Ken Burns effect. And in that video, I'm just taking a free video off of pixabay.com of like a lion in the savannah is walking through it. And I'm showing you how to pan left to right. Oops, sorry. I'm showing you how to pan left to right. And then I'm also showing you how to zoom in using the Ken Burns effect in iMovie. Okay? So thank you for watching my broadcast. I'm sorry, new person watching. I'm about to just leave. But like I just said, if you go to my YouTube channel, which is further up there, that's the link, then you'll see that I'll show in about a 1 hour how to use Ken Burns effect in iMovie, so you can use it for your YouTube videos, and how to pan left to right. So basically doing this. And also how to do this, to zoom in and out. Right? In iMovie, without a camera, right? So I'll show you that. But you can also visit me and chat with me on Twitter. Twitter's the easiest way to actually talk to me other than YouNow. Or you can check out my Instagram. I post a photo every single day of some of the stuff that I'm doing or some of the places that I'm at. Every single day, babe. So check that out. I just put some stuff on Snapchat. I'm not on Snapchat too often. Okay, so I'm not on Snapchat too often. Oh my god. I don't want to watch the... Yeah, some of it's weird. People are talking about hockey right now like crazy because there's only one really good Canadian team. Well, one Canadian team left. It's the Senators, the Ottawa Senators. And everybody wants the Stanley Cup to come back to Canada. I'm sorry, I had to have in like my hockey plug. Hi, new people. Hi, Brittany Heffern. Oh, okay. I will become your fan in just 1 second. I'm about to end my broadcast in a second, too. Oh, here's one of the songs, the Trinidad. Maybe I'll go out listening to Party Done. Like I was saying, this is the Trinidad and Tobago Carnival dance song. Go look it up on YouTube. It's really awesome to see everybody doing their carnival dance. Done. I love that song. You'll never hear it any other place than in the Caribbean. Or they'll have like these weird little interjections on the song. You'll never hear it any other place than the Caribbean. And I find it so funny that this music that is only played at one time of the year in the Caribbean, during summer, during the carnival or crop over, is now becoming mainstream because of people like Rihanna. It's now becoming mainstream. Hi, new people. I'm really sorry. I have to actually say bye. Bye! I've got to end my broadcast pretty soon, so that's why I'm playing the music really loud, so we can all enjoy a little bit of Caribbean. Even if it's not sunny where you are, it's sunny in the Caribbean right now. Okay, and then, so don't forget to check out my YouTube page. I said it like 8 times, and I'll say it one last time, the 9th time, as I'm ending my broadcast. This is what it looks like. Monique, Massiah. That's what my YouTube page looks like. So check it out. I have over 127 videos in there. hope you all have a positive weekend. It's the May long weekend here in Canada, so I hope you all have a really good time, and I hope you enjoy this song as I say goodbye. And happy photos. Take a photo every single day. Okay?